Here's a quick video about running boards, changing the mat. No editing on this one, so here's my cool... Yeah, alright. So, running boards, you want to put different mats on it, colored, yours are no good. You don't want to buy new complete units because your old ones aren't too bad. So how do you get them off? Well, you peel them off and you end up with a whole bunch down here in the edge. And you can see it's a gap in there because I opened it up to pull the old mat out. How do you do that easily? I think screwdriver messes it up too much. Wood chisel has a real nice angle to it. Stick it in there, beat her open all the way down. You know, big box store, $6 for 3. And if you ruin it, oh well. By the way, they also make really great gasket scrapers because they're super sharp. So, if you buy a new one, after you peel the mat off, you'll find out what in the hell have I done, because there's this nasty brown grease, crap, preservative shit that gets all over everything. Rubber gloves strongly advised. Then I used wax and grease remover to wipe it all off, and of course there was nothing underneath it. No wonder why they rust out in a year. I painted it. Of course, here's the new one I painted. I used Black Mamba here. If you don't think this is real, watch my other video. I spray some stuff with it. But anyway, so I sprayed it front and back. Sure, pretty right. Got me some new running board mats. I got red. Wolfsburg West doesn't sell red, so these actually came from Belgium. Yeah, that was fun. So, stick them in there. The mat has a little bead spot. I can get it to focus on the tip right there. See it? You put it in the channel. And then I just use vice grips to smush it. I bought these cool pliers thinking they would work. I can't get enough ass on them to squish it right. I thought the ratcheting mechanism might help. Nah, it doesn't have enough oomph. But anyway, so I used the vice grips, and of course it messes it up. But when I've got it all done, I'll just mask it off and brush on some Rust-Oleum. And then once the trim's on there, this is an early one, so it'll have wide trim. You won't even see it. Plus it's, you know what, 3 inches off the ground, who cares, right? So get it on there, leave a little hanging off the back and the front so you can trim it if you want, or just let it smush up against the fender, however you want to do it. And then take a razor blade, you can kind of see where the hole is right there. Small slit for your trim clips to go through. Of course, I'm doing this in the sun, makes the mat a little easier to work with. They're not super stretchy, but some sun helps. So when you're putting the mat on, you know, of course, squish it in here all the way down first. Flop it over the top. I don't use any sealant or glue or anything like that. The paint usually is still sticky from the night before, enough to help hold it. And then it's got a channel. You just flop over the edge here. Cool, dog's barking, awesome. But anyways, if this mat doesn't fit, just trim this metal down like 1/8 of an inch. You want it nice and square on there. See if the dogs stay quiet. So like I said, get it nice and square on there. Trim this down a little bit at a time if you need to. I use some of these sweet tin snips that I probably should throw away. But yeah, get it down there, and you want it nice and square because you don't want too much stress on here, because the other side's going to be slightly stretched. And then as it dries out, you don't want it to split. But you also want it to be on here. Plus, you know, when you put it on the car, if you put it on there with some nice solid big washers that help squish it in there and hold it good. But you don't want any additional things risking it to pop off. So there you go. Hope that helps. There you go. Alright, enjoy.